Hey guys, Samantha here. Thank you all for joining me again. Last time I posted, it was quite a long video, so I'm gonna try and really shorten it today, because yeah, it was just way too long last time. So today, what I'm gonna do for you guys is show you how to achieve the perfect natural makeup look that looks like you put no effort into it, but you can still tell that you're put together, you look good. So stick around and I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, so the first thing I did is I've already moisturized. I used the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Moisturizer. Absolutely love this stuff. It smells amazing. Highly recommend it. So the next thing is I'm going to start off with a primer, and I'm going to use this strobe cream. I think I used this in my last video. And it just gives you a really nice natural glow, which is key to, you know, that nice natural makeup look. So I'm just gonna blend this in, and when I finish blending this in, I have a mirror behind you guys, so that's why I keep looking up. I'm going to be doing my brows next while this just kind of sinks into my skin and just preps it. I always like to do my eyebrows first, especially with this new product that I'm using, because whenever I try to blend in my eyebrows, it kind of gets on my skin. So I like to do that before I do any kind of base, so then it doesn't smudge and I have to reapply it. So I'm using the Brow Design Eyebrow Mascara by Pharmacy. Again, I will put the link in my bio, and you can see all of our goodies that I am selling. So I like to just kind of scrape the excess off on the wand. That way it's not too much, because I like more of a natural brow, so I don't want a ton of product coming off. So I just run it through my eyebrows just like you would a regular spoolie. And you can see right there, it still looks like my brow, but it just gives it a little more definition and depth, which I absolutely love. And it's that easy. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for the other brow, and I will be right back. All right, now both brows are done. Looking a little crazy because the rest of my face isn't done, but you just have to trust the process. So again, super easy. It just took me like maybe 5 minutes. Not bad at all. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with this CC cream, also by Pharmacy. Love this stuff. As you can see, I tend to have very red skin, and this will just cover it all up. It gives you that perfect even skin tone. And I don't like to do too much, because then it starts to look cakey, but I do just enough to give me the coverage that I like. And yes, I have a pesky pimple on my forehead. We'll cover that up, no problem. So yes, looking a little crazy right now. I will start to blend this in and show you guys. So I just take this kabuki brush that I have and start kind of patting it into my skin, and as you can see, that redness is gone. Redness who? So yeah, as you can see, it's super easy to blend in. Takes no effort at all. I mean, look, just it matches my neck. Perfect even skin tone, no redness. It's just a great product. I would say it's probably maybe medium coverage. It's definitely buildable. but I like that it still has a tiny bit of sheerness to it. Then it's not, you know, too much. So I'm gonna finish blending this and I'll be back. All right, don't mind my raccoon face. We're about to fix that problem. So once I get my foundation blended, and you know, if I want to add a little extra I will, but today again we're doing natural. So I like this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Pretty sure that I've been using this concealer for probably 5 years now. I absolutely love this concealer and it's just amazing. I've seen lots of people say that it's a dupe for either like the Tarte Shape Tape or the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and personally I've never tried those because I just love this so much. I didn't feel like spending the money on it. So I just like to place it in these places on my face just to give some extra lifting, but still plenty of coverage for my under eye bags, which are pretty serious. And then I like to go down the bridge of my nose and just add some to my chin as well, just to highlight certain points of my face. And I don't do this all the time, but if you're wanting a little extra definition, you can go right under your jaw or your cheekbone, and this will just give you a little extra lifting, creates that illusion. So we're just going to start to blend this in. I like to start with the cheekbone first and see. You can't tell yet because I haven't contoured, but it will help once we contour and just give that lifting effect. So the last time that I filmed a video for you guys, I told y'all that my husband and I were expecting, and we just found out today's Thursday. So last Saturday, my sister-in-law threw us our gender reveal, and my husband and I both were convinced that we were having a girl. But God had different plans, and we're blessed with a baby boy on the way. We're so excited. I think my husband definitely was not expecting that, but I actually, a couple days leading up to the gender reveal, I had a dream that we found out we were having a boy at our gender reveal, and for the last couple days before the party, I kind of went back and forth because from the time I found out until I had that dream, I just knew it was going to be a girl. And I had that dream, and I was like, you know what? It's probably going to be a boy. And I was excited either way. I was just happy that baby's healthy, and there were no concerns with him or with my pregnancy. So either way, I was happy. And we ended up shooting a balloon with the color powder and confetti in it, and I think me and my husband were both in shock. A good shock, but again, that's not at all what my husband thought. So it kind of took him a second to process. But again, we're so excited. Baby boy will be here in March, and I go in 2 weeks for my anatomy scan and just make sure that baby is growing properly and everything's going good. So I'm very excited about that, and just to see little guy again. So once I finished the concealer, I just took this pressed powder from pharmacy and I just put it all over my face, set under my eyes. So the next thing that we're gonna go into is also Farmacy. If you can't tell, I absolutely love this stuff. This is our Peach Bite palette. So it's a face palette that has a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. So, if you love bronzer and want a really good one that's pigmented and you won't have to use a ton, this is your stuff. It works wonders. As you can see, like, I barely got any on my brush and it's already showing up. So it does not take a lot. You definitely don't want to dip too many times and then have a muddy face. So this just helps bring some depth and life back into the face, especially after you use a foundation or a CC cream or a tinted moisturizer. This is just perfect. You see that? Oh, I love it. So I just like to take this on my cheekbones and connect it to my forehead from my temples. And that just kind of creates the illusion like I talked about last time. It makes your forehead just a little bit smaller. Gives you that nice illusion. So I'm going to finish up doing this and I'll come back and show you guys the blush that I'm going to use, and then we'll move on to eyes. Alright, so I'm back. I just finished my bronzer, contour, whatever you want to call it. I contoured my nose. I always do that. Makes it just slim and narrow, which I love. So then, I do like this blush in the Peach Bite palette, but I feel like for my skin tone, it's almost a little too light. So we're going to come back to that for highlight, but I love taking this little tiny compact. It's so cute. And this is the shade Fresh Peach. So it's just a little bit darker, and it has a really nice shimmer in it. So it gives you just that beautiful natural glow. So I just, again, like to take it up the same direction as I do my contour. And again, it just gives that really nice lifting effect. Because if you're like me and you have a round oval face, you need some lifting. It makes you look youthful, and it's just an easy way to create that illusion and just give your face some help. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's how I like to think of it. And then I just take a little extra on my brush, and I like to, again, bring it up to the forehead, but instead of placing it around my hairline, I like to do it right above my brow bone. Just kind of the natural points that the sun would hit your face. And then you can put a little bit in the middle. And then this is totally personal preference. I used to hate this, and then I tried it another time, and I do it all the time now. And I just take a little extra blush and I put it on the tip of my nose, just like a little sun-kissed nose. And there we go. Super easy. You can see again, just very lifted on both sides. Still looking natural, which is key. So the next thing, if I can find the right brush, I'm just taking a small fluffy brush, and I'm going to go back into our Peach Bite palette and take that light highlight shade. And I do one dip and tap it off, because this stuff is blinding and a ton comes off. So I'm just gonna kind of place that at the very tops of my cheekbones, and you can see immediately, like, I don't understand how much product gets on the brush even after tapping it off. And I mean, it's just amazing. If you love highlight, this is your girl, because I mean, do you see that? It's so pretty. And then I don't dip in again. I just take the excess and run it down the bridge of my nose, because again, with contouring and doing that little bit of blush, it just slims your nose a little bit more, gives that nice highlighted effect. So the next thing is, before I go into eyes, I like to use this Time Locker setting spray, also from Farmacy. And I'm just going to spritz my face all the way around, And then I like to take the butt of my beauty sponge and just tap it in, and that will really help with melting the products into your skin and not be too cakey or look like it's sitting on top of your skin. This just really helps lock everything in, keeps it from coming off. It keeps it on all day long, and it looks like your skin. So I'm gonna spray with this, and then we'll do eyes. Now, you don't have to do as much as I just did, but I like to have enough to make sure that I'm good to go, because pregnancy is such a confusing time. I'm either very, very, very hot or I'm freezing. But usually if I'm out and about, I get really hot. So, and I definitely sweat on my face. So this is great to prevent any creasing or, you know, just your makeup peeling off throughout the day and not looking fresh. So yeah, super easy. That's all. My face is completely done. So I think, again, since we're kind of sticking with the natural theme, I think I'm going to go in with my Morphe Desert Bouquet palette, which, can we get some applause for this? This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this palette. So as I'm looking, I have such a hard time deciding on colors because, I mean, I want to use all of these colors, but I don't wear vibrant eye colors all the time. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go in with this Mud Mask, which is a pretty brown shade. There's my brush. So I'm just going to dip it in a couple times, tap the excess off, and I'm just going to start slowly, with windshield wiper motions, blending that into my crease. And this is just going to give, again, a little more depth. You can see it's just going to bring back some definition into our eyes, and it's just a beautiful color. I love it. So I'm going to blend this and do the other eye, and I'll be back to show you the next step. All right, so I just finished, I blended that brown into my crease, and I did bring it into the last third of my eye, just that outer corner to kind of shape everything. So I think what I'm gonna do, that's the only shade other than a shimmer that I'm gonna use, again, because we're trying to keep it natural, but you still want to bring a little bit of depth and just, you know, you don't want to look lifeless. So I think I'm gonna go in with this Sand Dunes, and it's a gold shimmer, and I'm just gonna take that on my fingertip, and I am going to place this all over my lid. So this is just gonna create a really nice glow and defining that inner part of your eyelid that you didn't use color. And it's just gonna make your eyes look a little bit bigger, which is always nice. So yeah, easy as that. I absolutely, again, this palette has so many great shades. I think the next thing, sorry, my hand was like all up in your face. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into that brown shade with the same brush. Just tap it off a little bit, and I'm going to pinch the brush so it's skinny, and I'm just going to run that brown shade on my lower lash line and connect it to the top, as you can see, just like that. And it's just going to make everything blend seamlessly and look more even. And the key to not making your eyes look tiny is you don't want to take your dark eyeshadow, or if you're using a liner or you're doing your tight line, you don't want to bring it all the way to the inner part of your eye because that is going to make your eyes look very small. If you do it about halfway to a quarter from the inside of your eye, it's just going to create that illusion that your eyes are more awake, which, again, we all need help with that. So, yeah, as you can see, super natural, but still looks like we're put together and have our lives under control. So, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this. I have a nude, it's a waterproof eye pencil, and it's in the shade Silky Nude by Essence. And I'm just going to gently, I take the knuckle and I gently pull down just enough that I can run this along my waterline without poking my eye out, because I am terrified of that. I've always been terrified of poking my eye out with a mascara wand, and anytime that happens, I freak out. It doesn't feel the greatest either. So again, I'm just going to do this on both sides. And super easy. As you can see, it just, with the shadow on the bottom not going all the way in, it just opens your eyes a little bit more and gives you that extra awake look. So before I move on to mascara, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do fake lashes or not, because I have some that are very natural looking and I absolutely love them. I'm going to take this Pharmacy lip plumper and I'm going to put this on and let it sit while I do finish up my eyes. So this can just kind of sit in and start working. Just rub that in. It's such a pretty gloss too. This stuff works. I will say that. So I think I'm gonna go straight in with my Double Lash Extend, also by Pharmacy. One thing I really love about this mascara is it has two wands. So you have the top, so the silver part on the top unscrews, and this wand is for lengthening. So as you can see, it's just a tiny, tiny brush. It has those really small rubber bristles, which I absolutely love, because mascara wands that have the gigantic bristles, I cannot stand them. They just get stuff all over your eyes. And then this is the volume wand. So as you can see, it's a little bit thicker, but the wands, or the little spikes, are still like on the length wand. Not that bad. So I am going to curl my lashes and do the first coat of the length mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did the first coat on just one eye, and I wanted to show you guys. Sorry about the shadow. You can see this is just with the length one, and look at that. Can you see? It is very, very lengthening. You can't tell right now from far away, but if you get up close and personal with me, you can see like all the contour and everything else, but the difference. Love this mascara. So I'm gonna set you guys back up, and I'm just gonna show you guys the other eye because I haven't done it yet. I was just gonna do it off camera, but I figured might as well show you guys. So some people have different techniques for putting on mascara, and I've tried the cool trendy ways, and I go back to my normal. So I just hold the brush against my lashes and I just blink. Some people like to wiggle it up in there and then pull it through. I can't do that. I get it all over my eyelid that way. And what's the point in doing your eyeshadow and then having to redo it because you've cleaned off all the mascara and it takes your eyeshadow off? I just don't see a point. So again, as you can see, I mean, look at that. Is that not amazing? I love this stuff. I used to be, before I started using this makeup and selling it, I was all the way, I still have it actually, all the way L'Oreal Voluminous. Loved this stuff. Yeah, and then I tried this stuff and it just is not the same. It doesn't compare. So I'm gonna do just a little bit more on this side. And then I'm gonna touch up this side a tad bit more. And again, I don't think that I'm going to do fake lashes today because they are natural looking. Well, who am I kidding? I might as well just do it. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take the volume wand and just run it through my bottom lashes real quick. This is not a super flattering angle, but that's okay. We don't judge people here. So just like that. Super easy. My lashes over here are a little clumpy, but I'll come back and fix that in a little bit. And if you ever get mascara on your eyelid or under your eye, life hack, spoolies will take all of it off. It is magical. Don't know how I lived my life before I knew that, but 10 out of 10 recommended to everyone. It is the easiest way, hands down, to get your mascara off. So I'm gonna go in with these lashes. You can't really see them. There they are. Again, very natural looking. I am obsessed with these. I bought them a couple weeks ago, and every time that I've worn makeup since then, I've worn these because they're that comfortable. They're that natural looking. Like, I've had people just straight up ask me if they're my real lashes because they look that natural. And they're amazing. I absolutely love them. So yeah, while I'm putting the glue on and waiting for it to dry, I'll kind of tell you guys a little bit more about Farmacy. So I know everything that I've talked about from Farmacy is makeup, but that's only because I absolutely love their makeup. But we also sell a ton of other stuff. We have a men's care line, we have fragrance line, home care, body care. We just launched 2 days ago, I believe. We have essential oils now, which is amazing. And everything that is Farmacy brand is European standard. So there's no harsh chemicals. It's amazing if you look at how many ingredients are banned in beauty products in the in Europe versus the US. It is a drastic difference, and I've never realized that. I've always been a makeup girl my whole life, and I never knew how much garbage is in US makeup. It is honestly terrifying. I can't imagine why all of it would be allowed in makeup. So, especially with me being pregnant right now, I really wanted to find something that was better for me and my body and that wouldn't affect my baby. And their quality is amazing compared to US makeup. And I'm not just saying that because I sell it and I wear it, like, not because I'm promoting it. I genuinely can tell a huge difference in the quality, and it's amazing. So my glue is almost clear now, so I am going to pop these lashes on, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. All right, you guys, here is the final look. I put the lashes on and I added a lipstick. Tried to fix my hair. I'm not a hair person at all. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, super fun, super natural, but gives you just that nice glow. And it has a touch of fall to it, which I love. So thank you guys for watching. And again, if you're interested in any of the products that I used, I'll have my pharmacy link down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.